Welcome to the very first episode of Side Project, our foray into the wonderful world of podcasting. I'm Leyla Seka, and I'm sitting here with my friends Julie Liegl and Ruthie Miller. The three of us met at Salesforce, where we all worked for over 10 years and then went on to continue in high-pressure tech jobs for many decades after that. And so we're here to talk to you. And what are we here to talk to you about?
Well, we're going to talk about a lot of things, but today it's really just our intro episode. It's kind of our way of walking you through what this is, why we're doing it, and why does the world even need another podcast? Who decided this was a good idea? Why are we even doing this at all?
This whole thing would be my brainchild. Julie and Leyla are two of my closest friends, and they are also two of the smartest and absolute funniest women I know. And I've long told both of them that they need to have their own talk shows because frankly, I could listen to them gabble on all day long. And that became clear to me over the years that that was not going to happen unless I made it happen.
Quick question, Ruthie, is gabble a word?
It is now.
Okay, great.
Okay. So around the same time Ruthie decided we were going to do this come hell or high water, we did all three start noticing that we were having similar kinds of conversations with our friends and with each other, and also having similar issues, like what's going on with our health and our families and with the world at large. And as we talked about it more and more together, we came to really understand that this was something we could address and learn about together. We're not afraid to ask hard questions. And we really wanted to get some answers for ourselves and our friends and for you.
And we're also a part of, as are many people out there, what they're referring to now as the sandwich generation, which is we're still raising our young kids, and we're also dealing with aging parents. About a year ago, went through something with a parent who became very ill just as I had a child who was struggling in school. And it really hit home that this is a challenge that is sort of new for a lot of people of having to deal with two generations at the same time who need our focus and attention.
And having children and aging parents both require a lot of attention and in very different ways. So we often wonder who gets lost in this situation? When are we going to take care of us? And of course, this is all happening right when we are all starting to enter that very fun new part of middle age,
which we call perimenopause. So exciting. I saw something recently that mentioned that we spend a month in high school learning about puberty in health class, but no one ever tells you what's going to happen to you in your 40s. So thanks for all that education. So Ruthie came up with this idea and we said, why the hell not? We're all roughly the same age. We're going through similar things. And, we're all at a spot where we've taken a pause. We had these high driving careers and have had the chance to step back and focus on that a little bit less day to day, stop working full time, and have had time to look at our families, look at ourselves, and have really started to ask some questions that are very intriguing to us. Like, what are some of those questions?
Yeah. So what are we going to learn about here? And what are we going to find answers to and work through together and kind of make sense of? And a lot of it is stuff that no one's really talking about, like, why can't I drink wine or booze anymore? And if I can't drink wine and booze, how am I supposed to catch a buzz, right? Or should we be doing Botox? And how much should we mess with the way we look as we age or not mess with it?
Is middle age where fashion goes to die? And really important to me, how can I get a good night's sleep?
Am I supposed to be drinking matcha?
What is adult puberty?
Should we be microdosing?
I think the answer is yes. And these are all fun things that we are going to be learning about together.
Right. And so why the three of us? Julie, why are we doing this?
We've had this chance to take a pause in our career, and we were so focused on our careers for so long. And then after that, whatever time was left was for our families. And now we've all had the good fortune to be able to take a break from those careers. And we have a lot more time to give to our families, but we also have time to give to ourselves, give to our friends, and are really starting to think about what that next phase of life is going to be for us. So everything we kind of had to push to the side our entire careers is now coming to the center, and we're asking these questions about how we can have sort of more fulfilling, meaningful lives. So how are we going to do all this in a podcast?
Yeah, how's it going to work? So this is among the three of us, we have a pretty solid network of experts who are also smart and funny. And we have put our heads together and we've also done some research and we found who we think are exceptional experts in their fields who can help us find these answers and would also be fun to listen to. So we've got 3 hosts now. How we see it is that we're going to have 1 fabulous expert and 2 hosts, but we've got, a little bit of breathing room so we can match the host with the expert and the topic at hand.
And that's good because frankly, at this stage in life, we schedule stuff, we go about our days, and boom, something happens. Life has become very unpredictable.
And the other thing to note is that Ruthie promised us we're only going to do 1 season of 10 episodes. So we really hope you can commit to the journey with us. It's not a major commitment, but we'd love to know if you have questions and what you're wondering about and what you'd like answers to. I, for one, want to know why I pee a little bit when I exercise really hard these days. There's lots of things to wonder about.
I have a lot of answers to that one, Leyla. So if you want to learn about that and more and join us on this side project that we have going on, you can find us at sideprojecthq.com or on Instagram, the gram, at Side Project HQ.
Everyone needs a side project. We hope you'll join us on ours.